Leo is your polar sign, polarity in Leo, so maybe there's something you're focused on back from the past that was a dream that didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to. Use this Leo energy to focus on dreams that you had maybe even as a child. So maybe you're going back and reading certain books that you used to read as a kid, or movies that you used to watch that bring you a lot of nostalgia, and reigniting those passions that you used to have as a kid when you maybe were imagining life as you wanted it to be. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Who's the message for, please? There's only a couple of you. Ooh, hello. Aquarius, look at ya. Aqua gang. Okay. I was saying there's only a couple of you left, or a few of you. Honorable mention, Scorpio. Woo! Hello. I was getting something about independence, Aquarius, right before your reading. Sorry if you can hear the lawnmower going off in my backyard right now. My sibling is mowing the lawn. Mama, my baby bro. You might have a baby brother. Okay. Independence, though, it's a growing opportunity, yes. He's out there grounding right now, like walking barefoot out in the grass and mowing the lawn. And I try to tell him he can step on all kinds of things out there, he knows. But he wants to do it anyway. Good for him, I say. There's something about Aquarius, the need to explore and do things your own way. Even if, this is partly a message that was for Taurus. Taurus was figuring things out on their own. It's like, if I suggest you do it another way, it's almost denying you the opportunity to learn it the way you were intended to learn it for yourself. Sometimes you got to go through the tough stuff. Hopefully nothing that's fatal, but you wouldn't be where you are if you hadn't gone through the experience, you know, good or bad. Cuts, bruises, or not. There's something about you needing that your experience is what has led to your success, and you could not really have cultivated it any other way. Any other way, Aquarius. You know this. I'm just reaffirming. Maybe something you already know, or something you're thinking about at this time. Maybe you are thinking about doing something completely different at this time, or relating in some way. Let's get some signs for you. Ooh, spilled milk. Pisces energy. Regret, accidents. Accidents happen. Oh boy. Don't sweat the small stuff. Mistakes. Leave it in the past. It's over. Cannot be changed. Disappointed. Cleanup time. Let it go. And minor problems. So yeah, maybe there's something that you've had to let go of recently, or something didn't quite work out the way you wanted it to, you know, or maybe you took a little bit of an accident, or you had a little bit of a setback. Spilled milk, problems over, no point focusing there anymore. What can you do about it? Pioneer, boldness, destination or bust. I've never read it that way before. Destination or bust. Anyway, you're moving in a new direction with a pioneer. Don't focus on what didn't work out. You're not focused there anyway. Someone has like an intolerance to milk, or maybe you need actual milk. Like, I'm not talking about regular store-bought crap. I'm talking about like raw cow milk, you know, like straight from the cow, you know? That's the best kind. There's no other kind. Okay. Maybe you need something like that. But milk is also prosperity, leche. I'm getting mother's milk. So someone wasn't properly nurtured by a parent. Got it. Or the milk of the mother wasn't present in your life. Maybe you were bottle fed. Maybe you were a lot of formula. I'm getting formula lately. Well, yeah, babies drink formula. Why am I getting babies with you though? Anyway, it's all channeled messages coming through. Okay, where are we going with this one, Spirit? So, someone may be healing a mother wound. I'm getting that. Or needing to. And even if you don't, you move on. You can't. That doesn't stop your ability or your capacity to love, Aquarius, or your need to, or your desire to, or not to, frankly. But maybe someone couldn't love you for the mistakes that they perceived that you made, or that you did make, frankly. Or maybe nothing in their eyes that you did was ever right or good enough. This doesn't have to be a mother wound, it could be a father wound as well. Where are we going with this one? We're all jumbled here. In the meantime, you're paving a new path. Weeds and all. Use this experience to help you. I know it's a little loud. Ooh, curtain call. Acclaim, fame, recognition, parade, celebrity. It's almost kind of like Six of Wands because we have 6 and Leo here. So this is like 6 of Wands on stage. Focused, attention, theater, act, performance. Performance, you are watching a movie. Or maybe there's a movie you're watching or something Leo is your polar sign, polarity in Leo. So maybe there's something you're focused on back from the past that was a dream that didn't quite pan out the way you wanted it to. Yeah, sap, resources, needed materials, flow, wealth, essence of life, a spring, blood, nourishment, sweetness, energy, vitality. You're being given you could have a faucet leaking. Someone has a faucet leaking, or but it's your tap, it's your well water, it's your life force. It's the thing that's going to sustain you. And it's like there's a little drip going on. You may need to get that fixed. But besides that, there's a drip happening. There's like or maybe you're wearing a lot of bling, or you will be. I don't know. What is this? This is kind of cool. Use this Leo energy to focus on dreams that you had maybe even as a child. So maybe you're going back and reading certain books that you used to read as a kid, or movies that you used to watch that bring you a lot of nostalgia, and reigniting those passions that you used to have as a kid when you maybe were imagining life as you wanted it to be, when life was still very much a dream for you. Yeah. All right. Gotta move your message along because we're already behind. But yes, use this Leo energy. We just had the solar eclipse on the 12th. Planets, like 6 or 7 planets, are in alignment right now. We have full moon in Pisces coming up. We did see Pisces. Don't focus on the past. Spilled milk. Recall the dreams that you used to have as a kid. They're not dead. One card, please, for Aquarius. Protection and Shapeshifter. You are in the presence of angels, guardian angel around you. Okay, so you're being protected right now from a shape-shifty energy in your life. You could find a feather, by the way. Okay, you are not alone, Aquarius. Your guides are around you, but also surround yourself with protective energy as you transform and unveil your true gifts. You're becoming the shapeshifter. Now, on my other channel for you, Aquarius, I used to call, this feels like the magician to me. It always has, of the angel oracle deck or whatever this is. Angel guide something. Angels and ancestors. Okay. I called you, the magician obviously belongs to Gemini and Virgo, is a mercurial energy, but I always used to call you the shapeshifter as your alter ego on my other channel. And it feels very much like you've returned shapeshifted, okay? Your ability to adapt to your environment is unparalleled. People don't know this about you, or maybe Aquarius's ability to think 10 steps ahead and to adapt to their natural environment is literally unmatched. You're literally a genius in that regard. You can become anything. I feel like you do need to surround yourself with protective energy, because this is kind of a warning, because as you do shapeshift, it's about taking responsibility for your own manifestations. The ability to become anything requires a certain level of protection. You could be going on walkabout. Maybe you're from Australia. There's something about, because I just got channeled Crocodile Dundee. Crocodile Dundee off of, But I'll tell you a story, Aquarius, and this may take up a bulk of your reading time. I don't care. So, but these are things I've been meaning to tell you guys anyway. So, I of course, I do a lot of hiking, and when I go out in the woods, sometimes in my favorite spots, I go out there deep, a couple miles into the woods, and I meditate and everything else. Well, one time, I think it was on a summer solstice. It was on a solstice day. I know that. It might have been the winter solstice. This upcoming winter solstice may be significant to you, but I went out and meditated. And this was during a time when I was heavily in need of some protection in my life, going through some major spiritual awakenings, okay? Drumming. I was calling upon my ancestors, dancing. And I don't think I had any particular desire in mind except to open a pillar of light between myself and my higher self in the heavens. But when I was done and I was walking those miles back to my car, I suddenly realized that I was invisible. I had activated my shield of invisibility. And I know some of you will think this is complete and utter bullshit. And many of you know it's for real. It's for real, for real. And I'm just going to head and tell you, it's for real, for real. So I was walking, and I had two robin birds, literally almost fly into me. Little skinks crossing my path that didn't see me. I was invisible. I had these birds, within feet of me. It scared me, because I'm like, what's going on? And this happened on like 3 separate occasions as I was going back to my car. And then the very last thing that happened to me, Aquarius, there was a woman, and she She was basically like the road forks, and I'm coming down one path and she's coming down another path, and we're getting ready to meet at this crossroads, but not exactly at the same time, but enough that she could see me and I could see her. Well, I could see her, and she was looking as though at me, in my direction, as though she knew something was there, but she was looking like that. Like, you know how you see something, but you can't quite tell what it is, but you're trying to figure it out. You know something's there, but you can't see it. Well, this was this lady, and she was looking at me that way, and I realized, and then she kind of like hurried along really fast, right? And I realized she could not see me. So something I had done during that meditation cycle and grounding cycle had really activated my animal spirit energy. I don't know why I'm telling you this story, but I feel like it's important to you because maybe there's something you're making sense of out of an experience that you're having. The point is, I've had many experiences like that in the woods. That was pretty significant, though. One of the more significant ones. I've never disappeared before. Maybe you are activating your shield of invisibility. And I was just channeled the Harry Potter. The little symbol that's, frick, what is that thing? The necklace that's the triangle, the circle, and the wand, and the elder wand. I forget what it's called in the book, but anyway, that symbol's important because the triangle, the wand, the line represents the wand, the circle represents the resurrection stone, and the triangle represented the invisibility cloak, which belonged to death. So Aquarius, you are invisible from death. And we do have Scorpio here, honorable mention. So Aquarius, you have evaded death until it's the right time for you. Yes? You're going to go off, and death's not going to find you. Death can't come knocking at your door until you're ready, until it's your time, until you're ready to take that next journey. But right now, right, you are protected, my friend. Right now. And your invisibility cloak is on, or you need to wear one. Your shield of invisibility. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can move you. Now it's time for you to step authentically into your power to take on the mission that you had here from a child. You had dreams that you came here to live. You had desires and things that you wanted to do. You are the star, for freaking crying out loud. It's time for you to live your dream, Aquarius. It's time for you to stand in that energy of the star. And be yourself. And do it. And death will not find you until you want it to. And look here. We have a feather with a triangle. The Holy Trinity. Yes? With the sun and the moon. And these transits have activated it for you. This is the Merkaba. Energy of the Merkaba, your chariot of ascension. Yes. You may need to work with Archangel Metatron. I feel like that's telling you Archangel Metatron is working with you. Okay? Or wants to. So call upon him. Or it. Call upon Archangel Metatron. Wants to work with you. Absolutely. Aquarius, I'm not going to pull any tarot for you because I don't want this message to be too long. I feel like this is a simple message today, interestingly enough. I'm going to read the protection and the shapeshifter cards to you, though, because these cards have come out, well, the arrow card has come out in other readings, and I haven't read it yet, so I feel like we need to read it. And the shapeshifter. Let's read the arrow first. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Talk about it. Dun, 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 dun. And moving. Curtain call. Okay. On page 118. Surround yourself with positive people and experiences and environments that make you feel safe. Call on your angels, guides, and ancestors to bring you protection. Arrows have long been revered as symbols of protection, as many native peoples would use the bow and arrow as a weapon of defense, as we know. When an arrow appears in meditation or dreams or an oracle reading, it's a sign you need to protect yourself and what is important to you. Can't make it up. Because not everyone has the same intentions as you do. This doesn't mean that people are intentionally wanting to hurt you, but they could be careless in their choices, spilled milk, and actions, and this could affect you. There are energies around you that could lower your vibration, and it's important you become aware of them and aren't brought down by them. If you're in a situation where you feel that not everything is as clear as it seems, trust your intuition. There are energies in your current situation that aren't fully aligned with your intentions and goals, or with kindness. Follow your intuition about whom to trust and what to trust. If you can take time to retreat or to step out of this situation to assess what is going to be beneficial for you, do so. In any event, this is a time to call on the energy of protection and to place yourself in a space that feels safe. So, with this being a curtain call, this could be, maybe you work in the entertainment industry. You could be an actor or a singer. There are people around you with not the best intentions, known or unknown to them, and known or unknown to you. Just call upon, activate your Merkaba, your shield of protection, as you traverse these new arenas. Okay, I have a feeling some of you are moving into environments where you might be being tested. Okay, or you've already done this, but now is coming home to yourself and realizing what your dreams are made of. Right? Shapeshifter, let's read. Shapeshifter, 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 shapeshifter. I'm singing all of a sudden, so there's that. Shapeshifter. Take your time and focus on developing your gifts and strengths. No kidding. In shamanic traditions, a shapeshifter is either an animal that has the capacity to change between species or a shaman who has the capacity to transform into an animal to go journeying. If there is a wild animal you are particularly drawn to or fascinated by, it's probably because you can transform into one in your own meditation or journeying practice to go exploring in other worlds. And that's exactly what happened to me that day, Aquarius. I do believe. When you shift into animal form, you can see the world through different eyes and tap into the animal's survival skills to help yourself through a particular situation. You could be seeing lizards as well at this time, and I'm thinking of the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is a shapeshifter. So you're activating this innately within yourself. Okay? You may have been through many challenges and lows, but now you are in a space of transformation. You are moving beyond your past challenges and honoring your current strengths. There are opportunities for you to discover and rediscover the gifts and talents that you were born with and born to share. Didn't we just talk about this? Okay. All of your past experiences have only helped you see how strong you really are. You are an amazing soul who can change and transform in ways that people least expect. You have many talents that you will share in your lifetime. You are guided to stay focused on the light, knowing that it will guide you forward. When this card arrives, there's also an opportunity for you to tap into the power of your spirit animal. Note, if you're seeing a particular animal regularly because its medicine is coming to you. Nice. So maybe lizard medicine, wolf medicine, eagle medicine, snake medicine, rabbits, whatever. Aqua, this was your message. I hope there was one in here for you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming back to the channel. If you are new, please remember to like, hit the subscribe button, join the tribe, obviously, guys. There's so many beautiful messages for you guys coming through, and I'm glad to be back delivering them. So I'm finally in a good space of my own to do this, I think. So this is a new channel, so we are not monetized here, guys, so any support from you means the world. I really do appreciate you. Thank you, Aquarius, and I'll see you next time.